About that, though, I wonder if my souls are gonna be, like, right in front of the thing. I wonder. Like, I can only hope that defeating her will unlock true final boss now, since, Vendrick is defeated. I can only hope. If my souls are in front of it, I'll yoink them, I'll use the feather back to the bonfire, go to Magilla, get some level ups, and then come back. But if not, then whatever. Hey. Hey, sweetie. Stop. No. The doggy came down to see me again. Stop. I'm out of here, see ya. I am out of here. Throne of Want. So Nassandra is back. We've already defeated this final boss, but we gotta do it again now. We gotta do it again. And now that Vendrick is defeated, defeating her now should, cause true final boss to appear, maybe? Maybe. We shall see. I don't see my souls in front of there, so it's whatever. So it's whatever, I suppose. It is what it is. We'll summon our friends again, I think. Because they seem to be a big help. They seem to be a big help indeed. Okay, come along, Bradley. Come along, Benhart. Did I not summon Bradley? Weird. I can try putting this on. It might just go away. I'm not sure. Okay. Nassandra. So it's gonna play from here now. It's a slightly different cutscene, I guess. Guess we'll watch it. Ah, so you just get like an alternative cutscene for her coming in from the fog wall immediately after Throne Watcher, Throne Defender. Is all that is. But otherwise the same cutscene. Plays out the same way. Just her coming in from the fog wall aura waiting here for you. So, yeah, my shiz just chills over here, it seems like. Alright. Yeah, how about you, stop with this stuff? Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of there. Okay. Now I smackaroo. That's what I do. Yes, keep focused on them. Oh, we whittle you down and take your lunch money. That's what we do. Uh-oh. Okay, don't beam me during this. Thanks for not beaming me during that. Can I get behind you and you focus on the other dudos? Uh-oh. 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 Woo! I knew that was coming this time. My goodness. Come on. Remember what magic does. Okay. Time for big spins. Oops, I didn't mean to use all my stamina. That was a mistake. How have I not gotten cursed this entire time? Oh, okay. Victory achieved. Achieved, not retrieved. Soul of Nassandra. Is there going to be true final boss?
Many monarchs have come and gone.
Oh.
One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of earth. Not one of them stood here. As you do now. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
My answer? Hi. Aldia, scholar of the first sin. Whoa! Okay, Glug. What the heck? So it reforms in different places, huh? Oh my. Hugo has been vanquished. Glug. Woo! Okay, so yeah, I can't be around that fire too much here. What's that gonna do? Big explosion? Uh-oh. I don't like the look of that. I do not like the look of that. I do not like the look of it. And that's what it does. Okay, there's my answer. That is the answer of what that does. Okay. I guess I just gotta avoid it the moment it actually comes for me. Oh. But now we shouldn't have to refight Nassandra, I don't think. Now we shouldn't have to do that. Okay. Let's go in there. Whoops. Full health and everything at the ready. Maddie restored. So then. Start the door opening. I'll go rest up at the bonfire for the little smidge of health. Is what I'll do. I don't have the Ring of Binding on, do I? Because if so, I can replace with something better. I do. So... probably fire defense. Probably, alright? Is what I'm thinking here. Probably fire defense. Most likely. Okay. I am really glad that, you know, I can face the true final boss this way. By using the bonfire aesthetic, thank goodness. But it means that I think I have a harder time than a normal player would have here because I made this a New Game Plus area. So, with my mistake, thank goodness we can actually face off against the true final boss. I was worried that I might have screwed myself out of that. But my mistake made it so that the true final boss is buffed and stronger. So, oops. Oops. That is a bit of a mistake. Bit of a mistake there. Oh, there's 3 summon signs now. Head of Vengarl? Come along, friends. We're getting in there. We're getting in here together. With the power of friendship and involuntary colonoscopies, I think it's time to defeat the final boss of this adventure. This homing soul mask might not stick around, but I'm slapping it on anyway. And gonna see what happens, I guess. Yeah, so he's a very fiery dude, so I figured magic weapon might be better than a fire weapon. Aldia, Scholar of the First Sin. Oh my. Oh my. So can I poke him from outside the, oh. He's doing the thing here immediately. I don't like it. Okay, he directed it at them that time. Can I poke you without getting into the fire? Maybe a bit? No, I still take a lot of fire damage. Might not be able to all that well. So this dude that's been jump scaring me at so many bonfires. Now it's our turn to show him who's boss. After all those jump scares. Okay. Okay, stop. The biggest of spins. So when he starts heating up is when I gotta get out of there, essentially. Smidge. We're getting there. We are getting there. So maybe while he's doing that, I do this. Wow, I do like no damage with that. Holy crap. It's something though. We are getting him down there. Oh. Is this gonna be directed at me? I hate that attack. Yeah, it is directed at me. Because he hates me. We're almost there, though, with the power of friendship. Okay, Hugo died to the flames there. Reforming in the exact same spot as before. Come on. So right there is where he starts heating up, right? Yeah, there he starts heating up a smidge. So. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, I may be buffed with New Game Plus, but it seems like with the power of friendship, I should still be able to do it. Alrighty. You know, Have the flames go away, please. Oh my goodness, those flames kill me really fast. I knew they were gonna damage me, but I thought I could get some damage get out using Estus. But those ones actually damage me really, really fast. Well, now I know. Well, now I know. So this next time's the time. Start the door opening. Start the process of the door opening here. Uh-oh. Okay, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Freaking leave me alone. Please. Sir. Sir. I have a final boss to defeat. A game to finish here. Well, finish being freaking defeating the final boss. The series is still gonna go on. I want it to be like Dark Souls 1 where you defeat all the bosses, because these are actually hella fun games. So, like, I will go and do, like, the rest of what this game has to offer. But, I'm doing this right now as well. I mean, we saved the final boss for last in Dark Souls 1. In this one, we're doing the final boss a bit earlier and then doing all the other stuff later. I mean, that would probably be, like, the better order for, doing DLC stuff anyway. Doing this and DLC stuff, even though we already completed the last DLC, but neither of the first two. Weird freaking situation, you know? Weird situation it is, I do gotta say. But this Dudo that we've seen throughout our journey here is the true final boss, huh? So, I guess I just gotta be, like, extra patient for him to not be on fire. Like, especially towards the end. Is all that's going on here. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, friends. With the power of friendship, we shall defeat this final boss. I wasn't paying attention to my homing soul mass stuck around after we went through the fog wall, but whatever. I should probably take off urine. I really don't need it here, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Aldia, Scholar of the First Sin. Ow! Darn you. There's the last life gem. It's gone. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, that definitely takes away a lot of my HP pretty fast when you're around him. Can I poke him without getting in there? Gosh darn, I don't know if I can. So where is he coming? Right there, apparently. There's the explosion. We do big spins. So I can do that and then roll away. Take a little smidge of damage from that still. Okay, here come the orbs. They're going over at my friends. We can sort of reach. Maybe. Okay, so over this way. He really likes teleporting around. Achievement unlocked Vendrick. What is with the lag in Steam today? Why am I just now getting the Vendrick achievement? Must be with, like, Steam being all offline and my, shoddy internet? No, it couldn't be that, could it? I have no idea what's going on with that. Oh, so you can't be near him when he, spawns in. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Come on, get him, friends. Get him, friendos. Oh, crap. Come on. If you could just not be on fire, that would be cool. And one still hit me there. There goes Hugo. Okay, where's he coming? Just stay away from the explosion. The explosion didn't damage me when he came to bonfires, but now it does. Uh-oh. Get away! Get away! Oh my goodness. So now the big flames are coming out. It's so scary. Okay. Avoid the big explosion and then... Get away, get away, get away! Oh my goodness. That's really cutting it close if I do that, isn't it? Like, how do I deal with that? Okay, well... Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that there. I can magic from afar, but, like... How much is this really doing, you know? Not a lot, it doesn't seem like. Okay, stop. I can use what great soul arrows I have, but, Bradley's, being a bit clutchier, at least. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Okay, well, here's the last soul arrows I have here. So I can briefly attack normally before he, there's an opening there, too. For, like, normal kind of melee attacks. Is the case. Uh-oh. Probably should have capitalized on that with a physical attack. So I probably should have done. So we're real close here. Bradley's struggling right now. Where? There. Okay. Get the hell out of there. How the heck do I deal with that? Okay. Put out the fire. Put out the fire, please. This is actually so sketchy. And then get away before you get set on fire. Then I gotta avoid these. Okay. Okay. I'm going for it. Is that it?
I lost everything and remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains.
Why does his voice somehow remind me of the critic from the movie Ratatouille? But upon my visit to Gusto's, I learned that maybe in fact anybody can cook. You know. Okay. So, this time for real. This time we do it for real without worrying about my internet time. My internet is still down, by the way. With this still just being a recording instead of a stream. Come together, friends. But we have achieved great success.
You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this. Great Sovereign, take your throne. What lies ahead, only you can see.
Alright, now we can actually properly see the credits. So, just like Dark Souls 1, I don't quite get it, honestly. The story that's being told at the end of the day. I'm not sure I quite get it, and I'm gonna have to Google some things after the fact, because apparently this is one of those games where it's like, the story isn't right there on the surface, you have to, like, figure it out by piecing stuff together, so I might just Google it after this is done. Like I was saying earlier, we finished Dark Souls 1 with the final boss, but that's not how we're going to be ending this one. I found out in Dark Souls 1 that you defeat the final boss and it immediately starts New Game Plus. But that isn't the case for this one, luckily, so we will go do, like, the rest of the content that we missed. But the final boss is done, and the true final boss at that this time, being Aldia, Scholar of the First Sin. It was a very interesting boss, but I don't know if I liked him being on fire kind of thing, and it's shredding your health just like that. It's like, oh, achievement unlocked, curious map. Why is it, like, so delayed in giving me these achievements? What is this that I just got? Light all flames on the map in Magula. What, am I... Can I expect to wait 10 minutes and then I'll get the Steam achievement for defeating the true final boss? Or something like that? Maybe. Maybe something like that. So during the credits is typically when I give my full review of a game. Between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, I do still think that I prefer Dark Souls 1 more. I do still think that that's, like, my more preferred game. We'll see what I think of Dark Souls 3 when I get to that. This was still, like, a good, fun game. I do wish that, like, the world had more interconnectivity like Dark Souls 1 did. That was very fascinating level design. Like, Dark Souls 1 was a real treat for me to experience as somebody studying game design, honestly. In terms of gameplay, this still had, like, pretty solid gameplay. It had some very weird things, like the weapon durability, that once we got Santier's Spear, we didn't have to worry about, luckily. But, like, the weapons, during the time that we were using them, didn't really seem that, like, they would last a super duper long time. I really hate the system of losing health every time you die, like losing part of your maximum health. Because, like, in Dark Souls 1, it was kind of like, it kind of rewarded persistence, where it's like, okay, this can be really hard, you gotta play darn near perfectly in order to defeat this, but with enough persistence, you'll get there eventually. And, Dark Souls 2 instead is like, oh, you failed this attempt? How about the next attempt is slightly harder? And the next attempt is slightly harder than that. And the next attempt is slightly harder than that. So it feels like a major kick to the gut when you lose boss battles, because you know that the next attempt is going to be harder. Or you're going to have to use a consumable with the human effigy, which, you know, you're not exactly going to be able to get en masse in a super easy way. People probably develop strategies online or something like that, but you consume a human effigy for, like, your best odds, your maximum health, and then you fail the boss there, and it's like, oh, well, I guess you're going back to being hollow. You're not going to be able to summon. You've lost part of your maximum health that you're going to lose each time. It just makes each subsequent attempt harder, unless you're willing to spend these consumables, which are very valuable. And, like, Dark Souls 1, it's like, okay, kill me however many times, but we'll get there eventually. Dark Souls 2 kicks you in the gut for losing, and I feel like that kind of misses the point of having a game that's supposed to be, like, famously difficult, but with enough persistence you can make it through to the end, you know? Is how I feel about that. Like, I get that it has to do with, like, the whole story about, like, oh, you're human now, but, you know, as you die over and over again, you start losing your humanity and becoming more and more hollowed and having less and less health, so it, you know, plays into the story. But it's just such an awful gameplay mechanic that it's like, why would you do that, you know? There were a lot of cool things that this game did, though. Like, being able to imbue weapons with magic that, that you could probably do in Dark Souls 1, and I never did. Original Dark Souls 2, is this gonna be the credits for it? Did we just see the credits for Scholar of the First Sin, and now there's credits for the original Dark Souls 2? Apparently, when I was reading up on Aldia, Scholar of the First Sin, apparently that boss wasn't even in the original Dark Souls 2 at launch. Like, the true final boss was added in, like, some patch later, from what I was reading on the Dark Souls wiki at least. Which I find really weird, you know? That seems like such a strange thing. But it is what it is. But this game did have, like, a lot of really cool things gameplay-wise. Like the bonfire aesthetics, for example. Like, first of all, that you don't have to actually start a new game plus. like, right when you beat the final boss, like, you have the choice to start a New Game Plus whenever you want, if you even want to. And you can already reap the benefits of New Game Plus in specific areas by using a bonfire aesthetic. And then it's like, oh, here's the area anew, but it's a New Game Plus version of that area. So you can go ahead and go get stuff like I got the Old Witch's Soul from the Lost Sinner, or the Last Sinner, I don't even know anymore, the Lost Sinner, I think it was something like that. So I was able to go and get that without having to freaking start my save file over again, so that was really nice. I do wish that some things were a bit more clear. Like, there were definitely still plenty of areas where it's like, how the heck is any regular player supposed to find this, you know? Like finding that one giant soul that was in that underground area where there was still the 2 alive giants, for example. It's like, what? How the heck would anybody normally find this? Like, thank goodness for the internet in that case. I wasn't too big of a fan of, like, the Ferrous Lockstone and Fragrant Branches of Yore, where it's like, is this the right place to use one of these? Should I be saving it? I use it and it's like, okay, well, that was good. Or sometimes I use one and it's like, oh, well, that was a waste, you know? Sometimes there's stuff like that. So yeah, one of the gameplay things I really liked, though, was the coffin that let you switch between the male and female characters in case you wanted to change things up, as we did partway through this playthrough. So that was a cool quality of life thing for customizability that I think was quite nice. It had a lot of little quality of life things that I thought were nice. Though some other things were also strange. This is one of those cases of, like, a game that I'll play and I'll feel like it's so good, but it's so bad at the same time, you know? Like, I don't think that it's god-awful like some people seemingly make it out to be from what I've heard on the internet. Like, it's still a good, enjoyable time. I enjoyed my time with it. And I will continue to enjoy my time with it as we hunt down the other bosses. But, my goodness. So masterful in so many ways, so flawed in so many ways. This was literally like the definition of a mixed bag of a game for me. Like, I'm still very glad I played it. I still really enjoyed my time with it, and I look forward to doing the rest of what this game has to offer, and then Dark Souls 3 at some point after that. Then I guess we'll hop into Elden Ring from there. But yeah, music. For the most part, this is one of those games that had, like, an absence of music a lot of the time, and I guess it kind of makes sense for a lot of areas as you're, like, slowly trekking around and taking out enemies and all that stuff, where maybe music wouldn't have been the most fitting. Like, it still probably would have been better with music. Like I'm not the biggest fan of cases like Breath of the Wild, where it's just like a soundtrack. How about now, where there wasn't a soundtrack playing a whole lot of the time, but times that it did play, like the freaking Magilla theme was really good. The theme that played around Vendrick, that was really good as well. Like, sometimes it really hit the emotions that it needed to. And then story? I don't know. When it comes to gameplay, music, and story, when it comes to story specifically, I don't know. I have to Google what the hell happened in this story. It's intriguing. I want to find out more about the person that we were leveling up at. Her past and identity. That's what I want to know more about. Where are you? There you are. Are you proud?
Bearer of the curse.
Well.
I will always
Well, there's that, I suppose.
Until hope has fully withered.
Well. Put in some more level ups. Or I could just save it for, because that's a lot of stuff there. I can save it for finding out if there's anything spicy that I want to do. And just wrap up this session here. So yeah, we do still have a lot to go. Like, we beat the final boss, we got the ending. I have no idea what the hell this is. It's apparently an early on thing that I missed, but apparently I missed it, whatever the hell it is. And we have how many other areas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Well, 6, including this one. So we still have some more stuff to go. We still have some more bosses to beat. So we've still got more Dark Souls 2 left to go. Also, there's a boss that we missed here somewhere, apparently. Even a bonfire we missed. But But yeah, so this playthrough will continue. We will finish off what this game has to offer, and then we'll take a little bit of a break and then hop into Dark Souls 3. I mean, I'll take a bit of a break in terms of when this is streamed / recorded in this case. But in terms of it being uploaded on YouTube, who knows? Maybe part 1 of Dark Souls 3 will go up right after the last part of Dark Souls 2. Because I might need to be in a bit of a mad rush to get through them before Elden Ring releases. Because I like doing things in order, and I feel like it makes sense to do like the Dark Souls trilogy, and then FromSoftware's next title of Elden Ring, their new IP, you know, and see how it expands and changed on, you know, Dark Souls that they were doing before that and such. So yeah, I wasn't planning on playing Elden Ring at launch. Like, I wasn't even planning on playing Dark Souls 2 on the channel as soon as I did. But I just felt like picking it up. And then I started going ham, and I was like, wait, I could get through this game and Dark Souls 3 before Elden Ring releases. So I'll be taking a bit of a break in real life between 2 and 3. But in terms of YouTube, because I'm way ahead of, like, the uploads for this game. I'm recording this on the 29th of August. My university semester hasn't even started up yet. It will in 2 days, September 1st. This is probably going to be uploaded sometime towards the end of September. Who knows, maybe even October. I have no idea how many parts this is cutting up into. I'll find out in the editing process how much, I guess. So, we've got plenty more Souls stuff on this channel, I guess. A series that I was never planning on getting into, but here we are. Here we are, somehow. My goodness. So more Dark Souls 2 will be coming. And then Dark Souls 3 sometime shortly after, I guess, So yeah. At the time of streaming this, though, recording this, this is still the same session that was, what part would the last one be? Because I cut things up into parts after things here. The part at the end of last session was part 58. So part 59, until whatever part this is, has all been the same sitting. And, like, it's still the same day that I've had to deal with losing a very close loved one, and it's been not the best of times, but coming and, you know, making videos like this is honestly what gives me a lot of comfort. I was glad to see Dark Souls 2 through to the end with beating the true final boss. I'm glad that it worked. It was a fun time, and yeah, a good way to making videos like this for me is like therapeutic in a way, and gives me like a sense of normalcy. So that's kind of what that's done for me and helped me out to do. So you know. And the one message that I was sharing earlier this session was, when it comes to your loved ones, like, absolutely spend time with them while you can, because time does not wait for anyone, and sometimes things will happen when you don't expect them to happen. Like, things can seem okay, and something can suddenly turn around, and maybe you won't have that chance anymore. So be sure to make good memories with people important to you, so that you can look back fondly and say, like, hey, I'm really glad for the time that we spent together, like I'm able to say in this case, luckily. But yeah, there was Dark Souls 2. We'll be coming back here very soon. Even the jar isn't there for Darkrai. I guess that's what happens when the internet is out. It can't even do the browser source of the jar there for Darkrai. That's crazy. But yeah, so thanks all who stopped by and hung out for our series through Dark Souls. We'll be continuing with some more stuff, and I hope to see you there. So for now, take care. I genuinely hope you have a good rest of the day. And until next time, see ya.